Okay, so my name is Bilal and we'll be solving additional mathematics Feb March 2023 and variant 1-2. Subject code is 0606. So before starting, I need to make an announcement that is all the revenue generated for the first 6 months will be going to Palestine, inshallah. So please do like, subscribe and share our channel to help our cause. Thank you so much. Now we'll start. Question 1 is given by find the exact values of k such that the straight line y is equals to 1 minus k minus x is tangent to the curve y is equals to kx square plus x plus k. Now what this word tangent means? Tangent means b square minus 4ac or discriminant is equals to 0, where the line cuts the x-axis for once. So this is the tangent. Now, we need to calculate b square minus 4ac. First of all, we need to substitute this y into this equation to get the final equation. Now, this is y is equals to 1 minus k minus x and y is equals to kx square plus x plus 2k. Then we'll substitute this over here. 1 minus k minus x is equals to k square plus x plus 2k. Now, shifting the variables a little bit, we'll get this as kx square plus 2x plus 3k minus 1 equals to 0. This whole thing would go there to give us this answer. Now, as I suggested earlier, we will be using b square minus 4ac is equals to 0 in our solution. B is given as 2, a is given as k, and c is 3k minus 1. A is x squared, coefficient of x square. B is coefficient of x and c is without coefficient of without x. Coefficient without x. So b is 2 whole squared minus 4 into k into 3k minus 1 equal to 0. This would give us the answer as 4 minus 12 k square plus 4k is equals to 0. Dividing the whole equation by 3 and taking this k square there, this would give us final answer as 3k square minus k minus 1 equal to 0. Now we'll be solving this by using the quadratic formula. Which is given as minus b plus minus b under root b square minus 4ac over 2a. It remains the formula remains the same. 3 is the k square's coefficient, that is 3 would be our a, and this would be our b, and this would be our c. So this would give us minus 1 plus minus b is minus 1 whole squared minus 4 minus 1 and then 3 over 2 into 3 is 6. So our final answer would be minus 1 plus minus root 13 over 16. So this is the value of k has our final answer. Since the exact value of k was required, we'll write a solution as this. Now moving on to question 2, that is a curve-wise equation. Find the x coordinates of the stationary points of the curve. For stationary point, we need to calculate dy by dx and then equate it to 0. So, how will we calculate dy by dx? We'll be using product law here. That is given as u v dash plus v u dash. Now, where u is 5 minus x and v is x plus 2 whole squared. This would give us 2 multiplied by 5 minus x, then x plus 2, then plus x plus 2 whole squared, and minus 1 equal to 0. This would be multiplied by this, and this whole would go on there. So this would be multiplying 2 into 5 minus 6. That will give us 10 minus 2x into x plus 2 is equals to x plus 2 whole squared. Expanding x plus 2 whole squared would give us x square plus 4x plus 4. And then multiplying this 10x minus 2x square plus 12t and minus 4x. So this will give us as x squared. Now simplifying this whole equation, all the x square will go on one side, and all the x square x and the coefficient without x would go on one side. So this would go there. This would make 3x square. Then this will be solved. This would give us 6x. Then this 6x would go there. So we will be getting minus 2x. So then this will be going there. So we'll be getting finally minus 16 equal to 0. So finally solving, we'll be getting the factors of minus 48, that is 3 multiplied by minus 16. This would both at the factors as 6 and 8, minus 8 plus 6, 3x squared, minus 6x, plus 6x, minus 8x, minus 16, equal to 0. Simplifying those, 3x, x plus 2, minus 8, x plus 2, x equals to minus 2, and x equals to 8 upon 3. So these are our final x coordinates. Now on the axis below, sketch the graph of y is equals to 5 minus x, x plus 2 whole squared, stating the coordinates of the points where the curve meets the x-axis. So first of all, we need to know what will be our nature when x equals to minus 2 and when x equals to 8 upon 3. What will be our turning? What will be the nature of the curve? It can be maximum or minimum. We know the roots of the equation, that is 5 minus x equals to 0. Would give us x as 5, and 2x plus 2 whole squared is equals to 0 will give us x as minus 2. Equal to 0 will give us x as minus 2. So we know that 1, 2, minus 2, minus 1, 2, 3, 4, then 5. So we know that the curve would go here and there. Now, the curve will be touching x-axis on minus 2 and 5. Now, moving on, we need to calculate when x equals to 0, value of y would be. So for x equals to 0, let me just simply erase this so we can get an idea what we will be having. So 5 minus x equals to 0 would give us x as 5, x plus 2 whole squared equal to 0 will give us x as 2, and we need to calculate x equals to 0 and y equal to. So for x equals to 0, we will be getting 5 into 2 squared, that would give us 20. So this would be 5, 10, 15, and then 20. So the curve can be like this. So from minus 2 to be going till 20, then it would be turning from 8 upon 3 and then coming back to 5. Alright, so we get a turning point somewhat around here, that is 8 upon 3. So we know what our curve will look like now. There are 2 turning points. One turning point is here and one turning point is here. So we know that this will go like this, and then like this. Sorry, synergy east. This. So pretty, this is a pretty rough curve. You can just get an idea of what it will look like. So this is our final answer. Now coming on to part C, find the values of k for which the equation this has one distinct root only. So can you guess what will be that one distinct root? So that one distinct root will be on the maximum point, this point. That one distinct root will be on maximum point, that is x equals to 8 upon 3. Now, why didn't we use x equals to minus 2? So I discussed it earlier that root will be on the maximum point here. So we'll be calculating the value of y here. We'll get the value of y as 1372 over 27 by plugging in the x equals to 8 upon 3 value here. So for now, let me explain a little bit. Let me briefly explain what one distinct root means. One distinct root means basically, and this is such that k, so there must be a line where k is equals to, where a line of y is equals to something line, cuts the curve at one point only. So that would be our maximum point and something below this. So we have our y, so k would be greater than 1372 over 27 and k should be lesser than 0. Now, if we extend this line here, this line would be cutting the curve on 2 points, and going beyond that line would give us only one root. Why? Because this would be cutting only over here. No point of intersection here. No point of intersection. Now, moving on. So this is our final answer. K should be lesser than 0 and k should be greater than 1372 over 27. Now, question 3 is find the coefficient of x powered 8 in the expansion of this. So, first of all, we need to calculate the binomial expansion of this. Now, calculating binomial expansion would give us 2x powered 8, that is first term. 2x power 10, that would be our first term. Our second term would be negative 2x, we'll get the 10c1, 2x power 9, that would decrease, and 1 over x powered would increase. Then going on to the next part would give us positive 10c2, 2x powered 8, 1x powered 2. And this whole is multiplied by 1 minus x square. So 1 would be multiplied by the power of x power 8 and x square would be multiplied by the power of x power 6. This whole would give us x powered 6 and this whole would give us x powered 8. So finally solving this, we will be getting as 10c1 negative 2x power 9, 1 over x, then minus 10c2 2x powered 8, 1 over x power 2, and then x square. So this x would be x powered 6. So we'll be cancelling all of this. X powered 8. This would give us our final answer as minus 16640. We just calculated. 10c1 would give us 10c1 2 power 9. 10c1 is 10. 2 power 9 is 512. And then minus 10c2 would be, I guess, 45. 45. 2 power 8 is 256. Adding them both. First of all, multiplying 256 by 45 would give this answer as 11520. And this would be 5120. I think both of them would give us 16640. So this is our final and right answer. Now moving on to the next question, that is question 433, lgx minus 2lgy square. Writing this as single logarithm to base 10, that is lg or log base 10. So as the power law suggests that this would go on the power of x, this would give us as lgx cube, this would go on power of this would give us as lgy powered 4, and this would be changed in lg by lg 10 3. So this power would be multiplied here, and this lg, that is log base 10, and 10 would cancel out to give us as 1. So this 3 can be written as lg 10 power 3. So this would be lg 10 power 3. Now, finally solving this, whatever negative is divided and whatever positive is multiplied. So this would give us our answer as lg x cubed. This is negative, so this would be y powered 4. This is again negative, so negative. So this would be here. So this is our final answer. We just write it again. lg x cubed over 1000 y powered 4. Now, we need to solve the equation log 3x plus log x3 is equals to 5 over 2. Now, we know that log x3 can be written as 1 over log 3x. Log 3x, now solving, log 3x plus 1 over log 3x equals to 5 over 2. Taking LCM, you will get log 3x whole squared plus 1. This log 3x would go there, and this would be multiplied by 2. This 5 log 3x. This would give us as 2 multiplied by log 3x whole squared plus minus 5. This will go here, minus 5 log 3x plus 2. Let's assume y as log 3x. We will get a quadratic equation that would be 2y square minus 5y plus 2 equal to 0. 2y square minus 4y minus y plus 2 equal to 0. This would finally be 2y, y minus 2, minus 1, y minus 2 equal to 0. And this would give us y as 2 and y as 1 over 2. And this y was equal to log 3x. So finally, log 3x would be 2, and log 3x x would be 1 over 2. Now, how can we solve this? We solve this by applying 3 power 2 as x. This is the blob's formula. So x would be 3 power 2 and x would be 3 power half. So finally we can write this as 9 and under root 3. So this is our final answer. Now moving on, this is this is our question 5. The table shows values of the variables x and y which are related by an equation of the form y is equals to ab x squared, where a and b are b powered x squared, where a and b are constants. X equals to 1, y equals to 2.0, then this and then this. Use the data to draw a straight line graph of ln y and against x square. So we need to calculate the values of ln y and x square. Let's make a column as both these, that would be x squared, this would be ln y. X squared is this one, 1.5 squared would be 2.25, 2 squared would be 4, 2.5 squared would be 6.25, yes, 6.25. And this ln y, ln 2 would give us 0.693. ln 11.3 would give us 2.42. ln 128 would give us 4.85. And this ln 2896 would give us 7.97. So we'll be drawing this graph x squared and 0.691 and 0.693. So there are just 0.1's graph. So we'll be estimating this. So this would be 0.7, this would be 2.4, this would be 4.9, this would be 8. Now 1 is 0.7, 1 is 0.7 here, 2.25, that would be 2.3 as 2.4, 2.3 and 2.4, this would be this. And this 4 would be 4.9, 4 would be 4.9, that is, it is 6.25 as 8, 6.25 would be 6.3, so 6.3 this, and then it will be 6.3, actually this, we using the scale, I guess. Think of any other line here. As this, I guess. So this would be our final line. This deviates a little because I'm solving on this iPad. So this is our final line. This is how our final line would look like. Now use your graph to estimate the values of A and B, giving your answer correct to one significant figure, that is of 5 marks. First of all, we need to solve this. Y is equals to this y is equals to AB x squared. Now we need to first of all apply ln y, ln on both sides. Now this is x squared and in the power I'll be separating these two by the product law of logarithms. This would be ln a plus ln b x squared. This power will be coming over here. This would be ln y x squared ln b, then plus ln a. For ln b would be our gradient, in ln a would be our y-intercept. Our y-intercept is approximately, if we closely look over here, our y-intercept would be minus 0.5 to be exact. ln a would be minus 0.5. So this would give us as e powered minus 0.5. K is equals to 0.60. 6 or 7, and right, this is 0.607. Now what we need to do is calculate the gradient. So for gradient, we can use these 2 points. I guess this point, we can use this point, and then this point. So that would be 1.8, comma 1.9, and this would be considered as 6.3 and 8. So our gradient would be 8 minus 1.9, y2 minus 7, 6.3 minus 1.8 over x minus 6.3, 1.8. This could be our ln me. So he powered this on d. 8 minus 1.9 is 6.1, 6.1 over 6.3 minus 1.8. So that says 1.35 or 1.36. B is e powered 1.36. 3 powered 1.36 would give us B as 3.9. We got our A and B. Moving on part C, estimate the value of y when x equals to 1.75. So when x equals to 1.75, we will be converting this to x squared. X equals to 1.75, squaring both sides. So x squared would be 1.75 squared would be 3.0625. So we'll be using 3 only, 3.1 on x squared. This is our 3.1, and our y value is 3.65 approximately. So this is our ln 3.65 is our lny. So e powered 3.65 would be e power 3.65 must be around 38, and which is acceptable. E power 3.65 will be our y, and y would be 38. Now we have y as 20, so ln 20 would give us ln 20 as 3. It is actually 2.99. So ln y is around 3. So this is our 3. Coming down, towards this. This is 2.6. X squared is 2.6. So x would be under root. 2.6 would give us 1.62. So this is our final answer. Now moving on to question 6, where we are given as f double dash x is this, and f dash 6 is equals to 17 upon 3. f6 is this. We need to find the expression of f of x. This is a question of integration, since we are given the double derivative, single derivative, and then the simple function. So for that we need to calculate our integration. F double dash x is given as 5x plus 2 powered minus 2 over 5. We need to integrate it to get f dash x equal to integration of this. Now, integrating this composite function means we need to add the value to the power. That would give us 3 over 5. We will move this power to the denominator, and we will be multiplying the derivative of this here. So we will get our final answer as 5x plus 2 powered 3 upon 5 over 3 plus c. F dash. Now our f dash x is given as f dash 6 is given as 17 over 3. Using initial conditions, using f dash 6 is equals to 17 over 3. F dash 6 is x, will be plugging x as 6, and we'll be evaluating it to 17 over 3 is equals to c. C would be 5. Sorry, let's simplify this a little bit. 32 powered 3 over 5, 6, then minus 17 over 3. This would be our C. Let's calculate the C. 32 powered 3 over 5 would be, I guess, 2 power 3 or 2 power 3 is 8. 8 over 6 minus 17 over 3. This would be minus 13 over 3. Now, since we need to calculate the expression of fx, we'll be again integrating it. F of x would be integration of f dash x, and f dash x is this, and our c is given as minus 13 over 3. So this would be 5x plus 2 powered 3 over 5. This is our f dash x over 3 minus 13 over 3. And this has to be integrated, and this would be our f of x. So we need to integrate it. This would be minus 13x over 3, and this will be integrating the same way we integrated previously. This would be 1 over 3. Let's bring this 1 over 3 out. This would be 1 would be added here. 5x plus 2. Power added would be 8 over 5. Then this would go below. Then this would be multiplied by this. Then this. This would be plus c and f of x. Now using f of 6 as 26 upon 3. Here we will be getting our answer. That would be 26 over 3, then 32 powered 8 over 5, over 24 minus 13 x is 6 over 3 plus c. Let's just move this c over there. That would be 32 powered upon 5 would give us 256 upon 24 is 32.3. This would be cancelled out and this would be minus 26. Then minus 26 upon 3. Next, calculated. It's 26 upon 3. Okay, just can we do 1 3 English one? It's even 6 upon 3 is SCS minus 24. So our final answer would be f of x is given as, plugging this c over here, and okay, this would be 5x plus 2 powered 8 over 5 upon 24, and minus 13x over 3 minus 24. This is our final answer. Now, going on to question number 7, that is a 5-character password is to be formed from the following 13 characters. Letters are this, numbers are this, and symbols are this. No characters may be used more than once in password. This is given. Find the number of possible passwords that can be found. So, do you have any idea what would be our answer? This would be 13P5. That is 15440. 13 characters are there, and we need to select 5 and in any order. So the order is important here. There can be a letter first, or a number first, or a symbol first, and similarly for the next place. Now, going on to question 2, this is find the number of possible passwords that contain at least one symbol. Now we need to tweak this question a little bit. So what can this be? We have total outcomes of selecting 5 from the 13 characters, and it can be all the 3 symbols and then the 2 numbers, or the 2 numbers, the 2 can be number or a letter. And here it is given as at least one symbol. It can be 1, it can be 2, or it can be 3. What if we subtracted 0 symbols from the total? This would give us same answer. So total outcomes minus without symbol. So 13P5 would be subtracted by 10P5. 10 are the numbers and letters. 5 are to be selected. So this would give us our answer as 15440. Sorry, I made a mistake here. This was 15440, and this would be 15440 subtracted by 10P5 is 5 is 30, 240, and final answer would be 124,200. Now, coming on to part B, it is given that 16 multiplied by NC12 is equals to N minus 10, N plus 1 C11. Find the value of N. Now, let's simplify it a little bit to get an idea what it looks like. It looks like 16 multiplied by NC, our formula as N factorial over R factorial N minus R factorial. So this would be N factorial over r factorial would be 12 factorial, n minus 12 factorial is equals to n minus 10, then n plus 1 factorial over 11 factorial, n plus 1 minus 11 factorial. So simplifying this, 16 multiplied by n minus 1 and so on. This would be 12 into n minus 12 factorial. This would be n minus 13 and so on. So this would be till n minus 12 and this would be cancelled out by this. This is 12 factorial and this n minus here n minus 10 I guess is multiplied by n plus 1 and then n minus 1 and so on over 11 factorial, n minus 10 factorial, n minus 10 factorial would be n minus 10, n minus 11 and n minus 12 and so on. So this would go on till n minus 10 and then so on would be cancelled out by this. So we get our answer as till n minus 9 and here as n minus 11. Alright, so this would be, here will be, this is till n plus 1 till n minus 9. So this n till n minus 9 would be cancelled out by this. And here we'll be left with n minus 10 and n minus 11. This n minus 10 and this n minus 10 would be cancelled. So we'll be left with 16, n minus 11. This 11 factorial and this 12 factorial would be cancelled and we'll be left with 12. This 12 would be multiplied here and we'll be left here with be, that's 12 into n plus 1. Now here we'll be solving this. We will get our answer as 16 minus 12 is 4. And 16 into 11, I think 76, plus 12 is 188, 188 over 4 is 47. As 47, we'll get our answer as 47. Now moving on to question 8. This is a long question, I guess. Question 8 is of 11 marks. Diagram shows part of the curve y is equals to this and the straight line this. The curve intersects the x-axis at point A and the line at point B. The line intersects the x-axis at point C. Find the area of the shaded region ABC, giving you an answer in the form P plus L and Q, where P and Q are rational numbers. So first of all, we need to calculate the value of A, value of C and value of B. What is the value of A? Since it intersects the x-axis, the curve intersects the x-axis at point A. Just among these lines so you have an idea. The curve intersects the x-axis at point A, which means y is equals to 0 for the curve, and then we will calculate the value of x. 0 is equals to 2 minus 3 over x minus 1. This would be 3 over x minus 1 equal to 2. 2x minus 2. This would go there. So x would be 2.5, comma 0. This is our A. And to calculate our C, and the line intersects the x-axis at point A and the line at point B. The line intersects the x-axis at point C. For C, we will be using y as 0 for line. And this would be 6 into 0, 9 minus 2x. And this 2x would go there. So we'll be getting 2x as line, x would be 4.5. So C would be 4.5, comma 0. C would be 4.5, comma 0. So we got our two answers, A and C. We need our B. So for B, we'll be substituting this y into this. And our y would be 6y is equals to, this equation is given as 6y 9 minus 2x. Y would be 9 minus 2x over 6. So 9 minus 2x on 6 is equals to 2 minus 3 over x minus 1. So this would be our b, and we'll be solving this equation. So by solving this equation, we will be getting 9 minus 2x over 6 minus 3 over x minus 1 as 2 plus, this will be going there as plus. Then 9 minus 2x would be multiplied by x minus 1 plus 3 would be multiplied by 6, and in the denominator we'll be having this. This would go there and this would be multiplied. 9 minus 2x multiplied by x minus 1 would give us 9x minus 2x square minus 9 and then plus 2x. And then plus 18 is equals to 12x minus 12. Now let's move all the things on one side. This whole thing would be moved there. We'll be getting 2x square. Then 12x subtracted by 11x would be simple x. And for the next part, we'll be getting 18 minus 18 minus 12 is minus 30, I guess. And minus 30 and then minus 9. Sorry, plus 9, that would be 21. This is minus 9 plus 18 is plus 9. This would go there, that would be minus 21 equal to 0. We'll be calculating the value of x. We'll be getting the value of x as, let's solve this by calculator, as 3n minus 7 upon 2. X is equals to 3n minus 7 upon 2. We'll be ignoring this. Why? Because this x is in positive direction. So this will be ignored. Now, finally we need the area of the shaded region. We have the ABC points giving your answer in the form this. So how will we be calculating this? We'll be separating it. This is our triangle. You will know the base of this and height of this. Its height would be the length of B, 1 over 2. Height would be 3. And base would be, can you guess? Height would be 3 as it's an x value. We'll be calculating x equal to 3's value by plugging in the original equation, that is y is equals to 2 minus 3 over x minus 1. You will get the value as 2 minus 3 over 3 minus 1. This would be 2 minus 3 upon 2. This would be 0.5, I guess. So our height would be 0.5, 1 over 2, 0.5 multiplied by this space would be 3 and C was ours 4.5. So this would be 4.5 minus 3. So this would be our triangle's area. This would be 0.375, and this would be calculated by using the integration formula. So this would be 2 minus 3 over x minus 1. The limits would be 2.5 and 3. So this would be 2x minus 3 ln x minus 1. And limits would be applied as 3 and 2.5. 3 would give us 2 to 3 minus ln. 3 minus 1 is 6 minus 3 ln 2. This is our upper limit. Our lower limit could be 2, yeah, that would be 5 minus 3 ln 1.5. So you'll be getting this as 1 minus 3 ln 2 and plus 3 ln 1.5 plus 0.375 as our total area. This would be 1.375 and this would be 2 power 3 and 1.5 power 3. This would be ln 1.5 power 3 and 2.2 whole 3. And our final answer would be 1.375 plus ln 1.5 over 2 power 3. So our P would be 1.375 and our Q would be 1.5 over 2. This answer would be whole cube. This would be 27 over 64. And this 1.375 can be written as 11.11 upon 8. So this is our answer. Now coming on to question 9, it is given as part A. Particle A has position vectors 2 plus 12t at a time this. Write down the initial position vector of P. So initial position vectors are given as this, where t is equal to 0. So when t is equal to 0, we will be getting it 2 and 5. Write this as... Now we need the speed of P. So for that speed of P, you'll be using these two coefficients. That would be 12 and 5, since it is moving in x direction and this is moving in y direction. So this would be 12 squared and then 5 squared and then under root. So this would give us as 13 our speed. This is our velocity. Then this is as converted in speed. Determine whether P passes through the position vectors this. So for that, we'll be using both the equation 2 plus 12t. Let's this a little bit. 2 plus 12t is equals to 158. We calculating our t. T is 13 here, and for minus 48, 5 minus 5t. T would be 10.6. So these two don't match. So P wouldn't be passing through the point with the position vectors 158 and minus 48. Now coming on to part B, that is given as the diagram shows the triangle OAC. The point B lies on AC such that AB ratio AC is 1:4, given that OA is equals to this, OB is this, OC is this. Find C in terms of A and B. So first of all, we need to calculate AB. AB is given as OB minus OA. OB is B and OA is A. And AB is to AC is 1:4. AB is given as B minus A and this is 1/4. This would be AC. AC would be 4B minus 4A. This is our AC. So we need to calculate our AC. AC would be OC minus OA. OC is given as C and OA is given as A. So this is our AC. We'll be plugging in to this. 4B minus 4A is equals to C minus A. C has to be made the subject, so A would move there 4, this would be 4b minus 3a is equals to c. So this will be our final answer. Now coming on to question that this would be our final question, I guess. Yes, this is our final question. This is given as 2 plus cos theta is equals to x, for x is in between 1 till 3, and 2 cosec theta is equals to y, for y is greater than 2. Find y in terms of x. So let's simplify a little bit. This would be cos theta is equals to x minus 2. Let's make a triangle. This would be, this is our base and 1 is our hypotenuse. So this would be x minus 2 and this is 1. So what will be our perpendicular length of the perpendicular? This would be root 1 minus x minus 2 whole square. This would be our perpendicular's length. So for sine theta would be root 1 minus x minus 2 whole squared over 1. Now solving this would be 2 cosec theta is equals to 1 over sine theta. So this would be 2 over sine theta is equals to y. We have the sine theta, 2 over 1 minus x minus 2 whole squared equal to y. So this is our final answer. Now this is given as, solve the equation 3 cos, this can be written as sigma or anything we'll be using as x, or phi. This is read as phi. So we'll be using phi in this question. So this is given as 3 cos phi over 2 is equals to root 3 sine phi over 2. Let's simplify it a little bit. So this 3 would be going there and this sine would be going there to make it sine over cos, that is tan. Sine theta over cos theta gives us tan theta. So this would be 3 over root 3 sine phi over 2 over cos phi over 2. So this would be tan phi over 2 equal to 3 over root 3. And then we'll be calculating tan inverse. 3 over root 3 is equals to phi by 2. So pi by 2. Tan inverse would be 3 over 3. This is in the radians exactly. That says this would give us as phi by 2 is pi by 3. This is phi is 2 pi by 3. So our phi is 2 pi by 3 and this is minus 4 pi t 4 pi. And tan is positive in first and third quadrant. So we'll be using first and third quadrant. First quadrant would be simply 2 pi by 3. Third quadrant would be 2 pi plus 2 pi by 3. Right? So pi plus 2 pi by 3 would give us 8 pi by 3. So I guess we check. Sorry. So theta over 2 is pi by 3. And we'll be getting our third quadrant as pi minus pi by 3. This would be 3 pi minus pi, that would be 2 pi by 3. So we'll be getting our value as 2 pi by 3 as well, and then we'll be solving this. We're getting it as, wait, let me just check it a little bit. Yes, it's solved something wrong. This would be 3 over root 3 sine phi over 2, that would be 10. This is okay, this is okay. Then this would be, since it is in, since this could be in first and third quadrant, this first and third quadrant would give us tan inverse 3 over root 3. This is given as pi by 3. And our third quadrant would be pi minus pi by 3. This would be 2 pi by 3. And our next would be 2 pi by 3. No, that would be 2 pi plus pi by 3. 2 pi plus pi by 3 is given. Sorry. Here I'm making a mistake. This pi would be added into pi by 3. This would give us as 4 pi by 3. We can go for the second direction. This is pi by 3. This is 4 pi by 3. We can do a second round as well. But that second round multiplied by 2 would be giving us as greater than 4 pi. So we'll not be considering that. Now minus 4 pi is also included. We'll be including minus negative values as well. So for that, we have to calculate this and then this. So a negative value would be negative pi and then positive pi by 3. This would be negative pi plus pi by 3 is given as negative 2 pi by 3. And the other one would be negative 2 pi. That would be 5 pi by 3. Negative 5 pi by 3. So our 5 would be multiplied by 2 with all these values. This would be 2 pi by 3, 8 pi by 3, minus 4 pi by 3, and minus 10 pi by 3. Let's write it quickly and in order. That would be minus 10 pi by 3, minus 4 pi by 3, 8 pi by 3, and then 2 pi by 3. So this is all from our side. Please do like, share, and subscribe since we are doing this for a cause. Thank you so much.